Good morning, and thank you for being here, and thank you to all the representatives and advocates here fighting on behalf of the immigrants across Texas. I am Luis Figueroa. I'm the Chief of Legislative Affairs for Every Texan, and we believe at Every Texan that every Texan across every region of Texas deserves a fair and humane immigration process. That fair and humane immigration process deserves comprehensive reform. What it doesn't deserve is an enforcement-only policy that does not work. Since 1996, we have tried to do enforcement only. We have increased penalties. We have taken away benefits. We are now spending $5.1 billion on Operation Lone Star and border security. We're adding another $1.5 billion potentially on a bill today related to border wall construction. This does not work, and it does not work in a state-by-state process. We have already seen news accounts of fencing being built along the New Mexico-Texas border because, as you might expect, migrants may come across a different state and then enter Texas through a state next by. So therefore, it shows that this is not an effective policy, nor is it a fair or humane policy, which is why it is unconstitutional. This bill, specifically HB 4, is unconstitutional based on the premise of the Supremacy Clause under numerous Supreme Court precedent, but most recently U.S. v. Arizona, as well as Fifth Circuit precedent, which is a case related to as Farmers Branch v. Texas. The Farmers Branch case was in Dallas, in the nearby Dallas area, and it was a result of, again, a city trying to attempt immigration policy through local policy. That was found to be unconstitutional, as was Arizona's attempt under Senate Bill 1070, which very much mirrors a lot of the provisions under HB 4. So it is unconstitutional for a variety of reasons. First, it requires an alien determination. In order to determine whether someone is an alien or an immigrant, that means you need to know immigration law. This bill provides for no training and no explanations of how state officials or peace officers will make that determination. It also does not address asylum claims. It does not address derivative citizenship claims. These are very important legal issues that are complicated as any tax law, and yet this bill provides for no explanation of how these peace officers will handle those situations. In 20 years of immigration advocacy, both here at Every Texan, at MALDEF, as a student attorney, I have never seen a bill that is so impractical and so likely to be struck down under the Supremacy Clause. This bill will not fly under the constitutional standards because it does not work. It is not practical. And lastly, we do not even know if the states of Mexico, the Federation of Mexico, will even accept the migrants that are being forced to be removed. This is an unpractical bill that has many legal, constitutional, and humane issues. Instead, we advocate for a more humane approach, shelters and supplies to communities that are addressing the migrant population. And with that, I appreciate again the opportunity to speak, and I will turn it over to Krista DeGuy.